My name is Diotima Bertel. I am a social scientist from Austria with a background in communication science and philosophy. I am the coordinator of the Perceptions project. Perceptions is a research project funded under the European Horizon 2020 program. The aim of the project is to understand how our narratives, images and perceptions of Europe influence migration. A particular image of a European country might have an influence on a decision where to go, and a mismatch between reality and expectation might cause problems. So, what we are trying to find out is, first, what kind of narratives, images and perceptions of the EU, Europe in general, and individual European countries exist. Second, we are investigating how a mismatch between expectation and reality caused by such narratives and perceptions might lead to problems, security threats, or even radicalization. Based on our insights, we will create toolkits of creative and innovative measures to react to different narratives and even create new ones. In particular, we are researching state-of-the-art scientific literature, relevant project outcomes, models and measures. We will also carry out empirical research in several study locations to understand the relevance of positive and negative narratives for migration decisions. Furthermore, we will analyze the role of social media and mass media in the spread of narratives, rumors and images of Europe. Based on this knowledge, we will design intuitive toolkits for practitioners to support their local activities. We will also leverage a web platform to provide the measures and tools to our target groups. All of our tools will be validated with practitioners to make sure that they are useful to them. And of course, we want to raise awareness in the project and the topic in general, and disseminate our results. Our research has started in September 2019 and will run for 3 years. The project brings together a consortium of 25 partners. 13 of those partners are located in Europe and 3 outside of Europe, in Algeria, Egypt and Israel. To achieve what we have set out to do, we have brought together an intern multidisciplinary consortium. We have research partners from universities and research organizations, as well as partners from non-profit organizations, SMEs and law enforcement agencies.
Hi, I'm Sergei Shubin, and I'm a professor in human geography and migrations at Swansea University in the UK. I'm also a director of the Centre for Migration Policy Research, CMPR, an interdisciplinary academic centre with significant expertise in developing research on migration and equality. Today I wanted to talk to you about the Coffee and Reading Group in the Perceptions project that we started in early April this year. It builds on earlier CMPR seminars run in 2017-2019 that involved talks by leading international scholars on the key contemporary issues affecting our world, such as containment, visibility, control, flight, risk, fear, resistance, and mobility. We follow the same broad agenda in the Perceptions Reading Group in order to facilitate discussions between different partners on the key issues central to our project. We meet once or twice a month online in informal settings, usually over a cup of tea or coffee. Each discussion focuses on a particular publication suggested by one of the consortium partners, who provides a short introduction to it and offers discussion prompts. We then collectively explore how the ideas, methods, and best practices presented in the paper can help us to develop conceptual and methodological framework for the Perception project and inform its ongoing activities. This Coffee and Reading Group offers an excellent opportunity for all of us to learn about approaches to migration, mobility, security beyond our own disciplines. So we can broaden our research agenda, but also we can learn about specific research interests of each of our colleagues present in the discussion papers. We also learn about research contexts of our study and particular countries involved, so we can develop better understanding of the data emerging from the field site locations. The discussion papers for the Perceptions Coffee and Reading Group come from a range of disciplines, including sociology, anthropology, geography, law, and computer sciences. The recent topics we discussed included becoming and multiple migrations, dynamic construction of migrant identities, hybrid narratives and perceptions of Europe. We also considered changeable responses in migration policy making in relation to security, expectations about security, vulnerability, as well as the use of technology to incorporate migrant voices, and the reimagining of migration and politics of welcome in post-crisis period. It's great to see the Perceptions Coffee and Reading Group how it continues cross-disciplinary discussions on the key contemporary issues of migration, security, and vulnerability. I hope that this initiative helps us to connect conceptual ideas and findings of this project and ensure that policymaking is underpinned by strong theoretical framework and empirical evidence, about the nature and causes of migration.